Hi, I'm Patrick Brys, and today it's lights, camera, action at the winery as the folks from Traverse Magazine are coming out for a photo shoot. The focus of their story is on winter comfort foods, so today I'm whipping up my Pinot Noir braised short ribs with roasted mushrooms and a Dijon cream sauce. This recipe is sure to warm things up, coming up next on In the Kitchen at Brys Estate. Well, beef short ribs are one of my favorite winter comfort foods. You sear them, toss them in the oven, and a couple hours later your house will never have smelled so good. In fact, the longer you cook them, the more tender and delicious they become. So what I have here is 4 pounds of beef short ribs. You can get boneless or bone-in. I prefer boneless, but today I'm making a little bit of each. So we start by salt and peppering them. So I'm just going to take some kosher salt. Just sprinkle a little bit on top. I prefer kosher salt, it's not too strong. And just some fresh ground pepper. So I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of olive oil to a pan here. And then we'll go ahead and toss the short ribs in. So we're going to sear these about 1 to 2 minutes each side until it's kind of golden brown, and that's going to lock in the juices for us. So I'm just going to keep flipping these and get them seared on all 4 sides. So these are looking great. That's kind of seal in all those juices for us. So we'll take these out, put them right back in the pan, and then we'll go ahead and do a second batch. So leeks can tend to be a little gritty, get a lot of sand in them, so we're going to get these a nice wash. So what I'm doing is just chopping off the dark green part, keeping kind of the light and the white parts. I'm going to cut off the root end as well, and then just slice this whole thing right down the middle. And then what I'll do is rinse this out under some cold water. Just make sure to get all that sand and grit out of there. Okay, so now we'll just slice these up about a 1/4 inch thick. So I've got 4 cloves of garlic I'm just going to slice up here. So we've got about 2 cups of chopped leeks. Add that right into the pot. And then 4 cloves of garlic. And we're just going to saute these for maybe 3 or 4 minutes until they've softened and they start to get really aromatic. So the wine I've selected for this dish is our Pinot Noir. It's going to go great with those rich, meaty flavors of the short ribs and the earthiness of the mushrooms. So what I've poured is 2 cups, and we're going to go ahead and put that right in the pot. We'll go ahead and stir this around, scraping up any brown bits at the bottom. Those flavors are amazing. And bring this back up to a boil, simmer it and reduce it for about 5 minutes until the wine is reduced by half. So while this reduces down, I'm going to chop up some rosemary and some thyme. We're going to need about 2 teaspoons of each. So this is reduced down nicely by about half, so we have that kind of concentrated Pinot Noir flavor. So to this, I'm going to go ahead and add the chopped thyme, about 2 teaspoons. And also some chopped rosemary, about 2 teaspoons. Give that a stir, and then we can add the beef short ribs back to the pot. And then we're going to add some beef broth. I have about 2 cups, so you're just going to pour it till it kind of almost covers the meat. All right, so this has come back up to a simmer. So what I'm going to do now is cover the pot, and I'm going to put it in a preheated 300-degree oven for about 2 to 2.5 hours. Until the meat is tender and falling off the bone. Okay, well the short ribs are almost done. So what I have here is some wild mushrooms, and what we're going to do is roast these, and that's going to be a bed that we're going to put our short ribs on. Okay, so let's just drizzle a little bit of olive oil on these, and some salt and pepper. Right, so just toss these up. These are ready to go in the oven. Well, the short ribs are done, so we're going to take those out of the oven. I'm going to turn up the heat to 425, and we'll put our mushrooms in, and while we finish the sauce, we'll go ahead and roast the mushrooms. Wow, that smells amazing. So what we're going to do is take the short ribs out, just put these in a bowl, set these on the side. we're going to reduce our sauce another 5 minutes just to concentrate the flavors. All right, that's looking great. Reduced down for about 5 minutes. Now we're going to add a half a cup of cream and 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. So we'll stir this up and we're going to let it simmer for just a couple more minutes until the sauce thickens. All right, so this is looking amazing. So we're going to go ahead and add the short ribs right back into the pot, and these short ribs are good to go. All right, the photographer and food stylists have arrived, so it's time to get these packed up and off to the winery. For this and other winter comfort food recipes, including my winter kale Caesar or my cream of mushroom and herb soup, check out the November 2015 issue of Traverse Magazine or visit our website at brysestate.com.